Government gives $22 million to each parish for cleanup program. 5 persons murdered in Waltham Park Road last night. Taxi driver charged for raping 14-year-old. Arnett Gardens at the top of the Premier League. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. The government has offered a 3-month amnesty for customers of the state-owned National Water Commission, in particular those who are pensioners are assessed as being in need based on the program of advance through health and education. The amnesty will begin on January 2nd of 2025 and will last for 3 months. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement on Sunday last as he addressed the public session of the 81st Annual Conference of the Jamaica Labour Party at the National Arena. He explained that persons who have been disconnected for debts have been outstanding for 2 years or more, who are pensioners are assessed as being in need based on the PATH standard, will see their debt written off by the water utility. In addition to that, he said they will waive the reconnection fee, and this is aimed at giving relief to those persons who are suffering from weighty bills, particularly those who had major leaks in their house and they just can't pay, Mr. Holness said. Meanwhile, the government has allocated $22 million per constituency, a total of $1.38 billion for the annual constituency-based mitigation and cleanup program. Prime Minister Holness made the announcement last Tuesday during a ministerial statement in the House of Representatives. He said it would allow the government to respond to the effects of Tropical Storm Raphael, which impacted the country on November 5th, and the heavy rains in the preceding 3 weeks as well as subsequent to the storm which wreaked havoc on the country's infrastructure. The Prime Minister emphasized that although it is being implemented just before the Yuletide season, it was not a Christmas work program. He said all funds must be spent by February of next year and that the program includes strict oversight ensuring funds are utilized efficiently for road clearance, drain cleaning, and garbage collection and sanitation. Meanwhile, a 42-year-old taxi operator has been charged with the forcible abduction and rape of a 14-year-old girl of a St. Catherine address. Information is that the suspect, Dino Aiken of Greater Portmore, picked up the complainant and other passengers at the Portmore Mall on October 3rd. He reportedly drove to the 17th route and then derouted onto the 20th route, where he dropped off all the other passengers, leaving the complainant alone with him in the car. And it is further alleged that the accused then drove along Helsher Road, where he turned into the Brighton community, parked the car on an open lot, and locked all the doors to prevent the complainant from leaving the vehicle. He then held down the complainant and had sexual intercourse with her against her will. The accused was apprehended by the police on November 13 and was subsequently charged after he was positively identified by the complainant in an identification parade, and a question and answer interview was done with him in the presence of his attorney. The Child Protection and Family Service Agency says the teen boy seen in a video sexually assaulting a schoolgirl have been charged. CPFSA said they have been charged with several offenses including rape, forcibly abduction, knowing and producing child pornography, and distributing child pornography. The video, which began circulating on social media late last week, shows the 13-year-old girl being physically abused while being sexually assaulted by the boys. The CPFSA said that investigations revealed that a group of male students allegedly lured the schoolgirl to a house where she was sexually assaulted and the act recorded. The St. Mary Police Division have launched a major operation in Arnett Bay to respond to growing concern over criminal activities. Operation Prevent is a collaborative effort with the Jamaica Defence Force and several specialized units. The initiative is in first phase and seeks to disrupt criminal activities such as the trafficking of illegal firearms and drugs and restore peace and security for the residents. So far, 10 persons have been held for questioning. Meanwhile, 5 persons were shot and killed on Waltham Park Road in Kingston last evening. The incident occurred about 7 p.m. and not much more information was shared while watching the police on the spot last night. However, the police said that the shooting is gang-related. And Waltham Park is one of the most deadly places in Jamaica, with several shootings over the years. Law enforcers from the St. Andrew North Police Division have charged 29-year-old Winston Linton, a taxi operator of Retreat Drive in the parish, with unlawful wounding, possession of a prohibited weapon, and using a firearm to commit a felony following an incident in his community on Tuesday, November 12. Reports from the Constant Spring police are that about 2 p.m., Linton and another man got into an altercation with a man, during which Linton allegedly used a bottle to hit the man in his face, while the other man used a gun to hit the targeted individual on his back. The matter was reported to police and an investigation was launched. Linton was arrested on Friday, November 15, and he was charged on Friday, November 22nd following an interview in the presence of his attorney. On to Sports Premier League, Arnett Gardens took over the first place in the Premier League after a massive 2-0 beating of Veer United last night. Arnett now join Waterhouse with 21 points to share the spoils, but have a better goal difference than Waterhouse. In the other game last night, Mullines United edged Racing 2-1, and in third place now is Montego Bay United with 20 points. Also with 20 points is Portmore holding steady on fourth spot. Mount Pleasant is fifth with 19 points and Cavalier with 16 points hold the sixth place spot. Vere, Humble Lions, and Chapelton are the three last place teams on 9 points each in 12th, 13th, and 14th spots respectively. And after missing out on the title last year, Cavaliers FC technical director Rodolph Speed said that the team is determined to win the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. The reigning Jamaican Premier League champions will take on Cibo FC of the Dominican Republic in the first of two games at the National Stadium tonight. Cavalier became the first Jamaican team to make the finals of the competition last year, but lost to Robin Hood of Suriname 3-0 on aggregate, which includes a 2-0 second leg defeat at the National Stadium. However, Speed said Cavalier gained valuable experience and is ready for the challenge this time around. Cavalier impressed once again this season, topping their group to advance to the semifinals, where they trashed Dominican Republic Mocha 7-0 on aggregate. However, Cibo boasts the best record in the competition as they are unbeaten with 5 wins from their 6 outings, including a 4-2 aggregate semifinal win over Haiti's Real Hope, who beat Cavaliers in the group stage. And it's going to be a really good game tonight. And if you missed the news on this station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.